Every time she tries to sound sexy, it just sounds like a lady about to complain.
Ancient Chinese secret.
What are you doing, buddy? Huh?
Trouble.
Are you vibing? Having a stroke
Yeah.
finally?
Yeah. Every time I have a stroke, it's the lyrics to what's it called? I call it the Josie's on a Vacation Far Away song. What's it called? Your Love by the Outfield.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was sad masturbating alone by the outfield.
Well, it was multiple.
That was
uses.
a working title they went with.
That was one I remember. There's an old Dane Cook bit where he talks about jerking off in front of a lady, like consensually. She asked him to, and he's like,
Is there anything that guy didn't get from Louis C.K.? My God.
And he talks in the bit about how, like, I was doing all the things that I do when I'm jerking off privately. So, like, my lips are curling and my like legs are flailing out. And I remember watching that as a kid, going, "Yep, yep," and I was relating to it. And then he goes, and I'm like humming to myself, and that was the one where I was like, I don't hum to myself. I think that's just a Dane thing.
Yeah, for sure. There do be jokes where I'm like, well, too much of you in that one there.
Yeah, where they're like, hey, you know how this happens? And you're like, no. We're stepping on a...
Yeah, it's just it's a screeching halt. Everybody's like, nope, nobody else does that.
Yeah. I'm stepping a bit on a Nick Earl bit, so I don't want to get too into it. But, you know, it's...
let's not do that.
There's
out
this
Nicky
guy...
Earls, baby.
Shout out Nicky Earls. There's this one guy, one of my favorite...
By the way, real quick, can I get a tack check? Because no notes on Riverside, but am I coming through all right on your end?
Yeah, you're coming through all right. Am I coming through all right? Am I coming okay?
You kind of look like, I mean, granted... Oh, you're coming all right. No, it's just it fixes itself in post because Riverside, no notes. But right now you are a pixelated nightmare on my end, and that's probably just because our internet is dog shit here.
Yeah, you seem fine on this end.
I seem fine.
There's this one of my favorite videos of a guy bombing on YouTube, because you know I have like a roster of like good bombing vids that I come back to a lot. I'll put them on like a TV
I
at
saw
a party.
that picture of Chinaman. Yeah, you put on Chinaman at the last Treetown Comedy Festival.
Mitchell Potts put on Chinaman. Mitchell Potts is a
Mitchell
big
Potts did?
Chinaman
I thought that was you.
No, Mitchell and I were bonding over our mutual love.
I guess it's just because I call you my... I was calling you my Chinese man to everybody this weekend.
My Chinese man.
Dude, Evan Hall was doing Asian voice as he used to do, and Buster's hanging out with him. He goes, "My God, dude, you have been hanging out with Louis a lot." And I was like, "What?" First of all, I don't do it all the time. And then to his credit, Evan just goes, Louis doesn't have a monopoly on doing Asian voice. And I'm like, that's fun.
That belongs to every white man. Every white man owns some part in doing
every
Asian
white
voice.
Guy.
So this video is it's the biceps kid. I think I've shown this to you before, but it's the kid who's like bombing on stage, and then they start like heckling him, and he goes like, "Anyway, I met a girl," and this lady in the audience goes like, "You met a girl?" And he goes, "Yeah, you look at my biceps. You think I can't meet a girl?" And he like flexes his bicep, but he has this great moment where he's talking about getting beat up by his parents as a kid. That's like the joke. And he goes, and then you'd always try to run away from your parents. You always thought you were faster than your parents. Isn't that the fact? And everybody's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah,
we all thought we were no. But you should look into this yourself, bud. I don't know.
Is that still Biceps Kid? He's still getting his ass whooped?
Yeah, that was Biceps Kid. He used to get his ass whooped as a child.
Is he still out there doing it somewhere?
He might be. I wish I had his name. There's so many of those. That's my favorite thing.
How old is that video?
It's fairly old. There was a subreddit back in the day called Sit Down, and it was just people sharing clips of bad stand-up.
Yeah.
And that's where I found it. And I want to say I found it in like 2020. And I think at that point it was already like a few years old. So
there's no way he's
still going at it. But the thing is, we're so well connected to this point that anytime I do find like a bad open micer clip, I'm like, I can probably look this person up and have one or two mutuals with them.
Yeah.
There's always some connection every time. Every time there's like a bad Kill Tony bomb and they mention like what city they're from, I'm like, I probably know a couple people that knows this person.
I'm never rooting for that. Speaking of Kill Tony, I want to give the early Big Dog shout out to Mason Bird.
He crushed, dude.
Yeah, great set. Handled the interview like a motherfucking champ.
Yeah. I hadn't
dude.
seen Mason's comedy in a while. I didn't see him do it in Austin at all. So I
hadn't seen him since the Indie.
Yeah,
before he moved.
At like the shit show or something.
Yeah. Hey,
you know?
A great example of a guy who did move to Austin, knowing how to do it, and then like found a way to polish it up and get better down there. So I shout out Mason, and yeah, man.
I also really appreciated he like leaned into his awkwardness in the interview, and it crushed. You know, like that was really cool to see. And you can see like Chris O'Connor and Ryan O'Neill are both like really enjoying him the whole time. And that was awesome.
Yeah, dude. And then he was on the same episode to our now close personal friend
Timmy No Breaks.
Timothy No Breaks.
Golden ticket winner. Timmy No Breaks.
Golden ticket winner, baby.
I was so happy for him, dude. Nobody has been more well deserving of a golden ticket.
And actively nibbling at the show from the inside.
Yes.
Like,
double agent.
Yeah, he's slowly chipping away at Tony when he was interviewing Tony. Dude, the way he's one of the only characters they've had on there. First of all, a true character. Sorry to anybody that isn't a close personal friend of Timothy No Breaks. But it is in fact a character. Secondly, he dominates the show so hard that Tony has to let him do some of the shit he's doing.
Yeah.
So when he was like spotlight like that, and then he put Tony on the spot, and then I laughed pretty good when Tony was just choking on what's the most interesting part of his life. And Timmy hit him with the, see, it's not so easy, is it?
Yeah.
And then as everybody's laughing, he sneaks in the, you're gay.
I also loved he incorporated, because when we did that show with Tim at the Alamo Draft House, he did that bit with the picture, but he wasn't in character as No Breaks. So seeing him incorporate that into the Timmy No Breaks character was great. Pretty cool. Loved it so much. I'm so happy for him and excited to see how he how he keeps finding new stuff to do with that character on the show.
Dude, I love that because that's a guy I'm like he might have a little bit of a slump if he ever wants to break out of character, but I don't think he will. Like legitimately, we just watched a guy who's worked really hard, did his thing. He's going to be Timmy No Breaks for a while. But I'm like, cool, we just saw a guy become an overnight working comic, which fucking rules, dude. I love that so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, there's one.
I talked to a guy. Baby. There was some Lansing. I don't know if it was a Lansing guy or just a general Michigan guy hit me up after my set aired, and he said that he's trying to put together like a show of people that have been on Kill Tony in Michigan, like an off-brand Killers of Tony. And he said he was in conversation with...
Did Tony? The Doers of Tony?
The Doers of Tony. Yeah, Tony Dunn.
The Doers of Tony.
Killers of the Flower Tony. But this, he said he had talked to Tim, and Tim was like, yeah, if you can just give me a hotel and a flight, I'll do it. So if Tim comes to Lansing, that would be sick. That was all I was going to say. I didn't want to openly say, hey, we'll get him on the pod, because maybe we couldn't. But anyway.
I think we could. Are you
probably
close
could.
Personal friends with him online?
I DM'd him after he won the golden ticket. I DM'd him and said, congrats, well deserved, and he said thanks. So we're pretty tight. Speaking of my close personal friends,
man, I've been just been hanging out, Dawg, online.
Speaking of my
Don't segue
CPFs.
into that. Speaking of close personal friends.
Well, you don't even know what I'm going to
What
say,
is this,
dude.
an ad for a razor? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We're like, oh, speaking of close personal friends, why
You
don't
have
you
no
look
idea.
at Ground News? I'm friends with. I know exactly where you're going, dude.
No, that's not.
You are a fucking clunky operator, and I love it.
That is not where you I know
Listen.
where you think I was going to head. That's not where I was heading.
What are you, 2 steps ahead and behind?
I was going to talk about Corey, dude, my actual close personal friend.
Your actual that's a CPB. That's a close personal buddy.
Oh,
That's a real friend.
oh, okay.
We've
All
talked
right.
about this. So this is Chinese Force rocket.
Well, let me talk
Like
about
lexicon.
my CPF Sam Talent, who I spent the weekend with.
Oh yeah, yeah. How's that old Galapagos turtle?
He's great, dude. This was the funniest thing. So Sam will bust my balls at every turn, right? There's 3 versions of Sam.
Right.
There's 3 versions of Sam that I witnessed across the weekend. When it's just me and Sam, like in the car
This
or
is
having
fucking
lunch.
Tuesdays at Maury's, but
Yeah,
weekends with Sammy's.
This is Tuesdays with Maury, and he's like very straight with me and normal. And then when anybody else is in the room, Sam's busting my balls, which I expected. I've been there, you know. But it turns out
yep.
it doesn't need to be you or Chris Higgins or somebody that he can like see as a peer. Even if Johnny Woods is in the room with us, he'll fucking team up with Johnny against me. No, he'll go against me, and then Johnny goes, well, I'm taking Sam's side. And so that's what'll happen, right? And then I asked him, I pitched
hang
him
on.
dinner.
To the suicidal boy, you gotta let Johnny Woods have a
I'll let
win,
Johnny
dude.
Woods have it. That's fine.
You
And you
gotta
know
let
what?
him, you know?
Johnny owes me too. But
Johnny needs this.
I asked him in the green room. I pitched him coming over for dinner at my parents' house, and he was like, "As long as I get to bring my own protein, because I've heard about what you people eat sometimes." And then when my parents came to the early Saturday show, they met Sam for the first time. And my mom was like, and then the first thing, like he switches into this new Sam I haven't seen before, where he like puts his arm around me and he's like, "You got a great kid here." And my mom invited him to dinner. She's like, "We'd love to have you over for dinner." And he like crossed his arms in front of his stomach and went, "I would love to come to dinner," and just like with full sincerity. And I'm sitting there going, "Mom, he's not usually like this." It's like if CPS came and suddenly the abusive. It's like the abusive dad pretending to be chill when CPS comes around. That was Sam, and like nobody was believing me. My mom's like, "Sam seems like a really sweet guy." I'm like, "You don't know."
You guys don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he still busts my balls, but not as much. He wants me to bust my own balls now.
That's
I'm
good.
busting my own balls now,
Louis,
buddy.
it's your time. Those balls can't be busted by me forever.
I
do-
I don't know, man. We'll see. Go on, lad. Lad,
Oh.
you have something on your lips. Let it out.
Oh, I was just gonna say it is. I can never match Sam in wits. So my mode usually is I try even harder to make him make fun of me. Like I'll say things that I know are gonna drive him crazy or piss him off, and then he'll start unloading, and I'll sit there smiling, and he like knows. He knows that it was all part of the plan, you know.
Son of a bitch. You led him into a feast.
But he I said
Yeah,
something
I
in
don't
the
know.
green.
No. Go on, please.
Oh, well, sorry. Well, I was going to say I said something in the green room where I was talking about David Lucas.
No,
and
there's
I
a
was like,
2-second delay, so it's like talking to a fucking robot. Because
Oh.
I'm like, goddamn Riverside.
amazing. Trying to reconnect.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a stable internet. Okay, we're reconnected. I was going to say we were in the green room and I was talking about David Lucas, and I said I had this claim about David Lucas, which apparently is very obvious and most people think this. But I was like, every David Lucas roast is you look like a gay, and then some weird some occupation.
You look
right?
like a gay snake wrangler.
Yeah,
it's
that's
gay,
a
and then
literal
job, you look
example.
like you do. gay.
Right, you look like a gay mechanic, you know? And then I said that, and Sam starts cackling, and he's like, wow, Johnny, you've been searching the Reddit forums? And just like, you know, making fun of me for how basic that observation was. And then later in the night, we were hanging out with like 4 other guys, and then Sam he starts cracking up, and he's like, Johnny, tell him what you thought about David Lucas. Say it. And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, please, please. And I was like, all right. And just under my breath, I'm just like, I noticed that David Lucas will say you're a gay, and then it'll be an occupation. And he's like, ah. It was like the Say the Line Bart scene from The Simpsons.
It's biting takes, baby. He just wanted you to get that biting take out again.
Yeah.
Dude, because you probably had him thanking a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
You see, my takes are very cerebral.
People are going to be listening to CRF, and they're going to be thanking a lot about Johnny Mock's hot takes, baby. GMHT. Oh, my God. Spill the tea with GMHT, baby.
Ooh, that could be our Patreon spinoff.
There it is. You mean the probable new name of the podcast? Oopsie poopsie, I did Asian voice is what I'm going to call it.
That's a pretty good one.
Uh-huh.
Oops, all Asian voice.
What about Hero, how are you?
Hero, I love you. Won't you tell me your name?
Hero, re-rub you. It's all kinds of good stuff.
Hero,
Dude,
is it me
so
you're
funny.
looking for?
Rocking around the place. Walking around, but we spell it with the W-O-K.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Stay walk.
Walk of life, W-O-K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay walk.
Stay walk. Yeah. Yeah.
Stay walk, dude.
Walk
Stay
police.
Walk.
The walk police.
Oh yeah, walk police. Yeah.
That's
walk
pretty good.
Culture. There it is. Walk culture. We just talk about what it's like.
Keep a walking me, baby.
Walking in the free world.
Yeah, there we go. Keep on walking in the free world.
I mix up the rice like this.
I got sunshine. I got sunshine in my walket.
Suck on my walk.
That's pretty good.
Huge walks.
Walkadile Dundee.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Oh wow.
You gotta go to, oh, the West Hazlitt boys are out. They're trying to recruit me to the teams, bro. I'm telling you.
What teams?
I'm telling you, ready or not, SWAT team game. They're taking high scores. It's aptitude tests to see who's good for the teams, bro. I told you last week, Johnny. We'll see, man. This comedy thing's been working out lately, but honestly, the fuzz needs to be on their teams, dude.
Oh, it's the cops.
Yeah, dude. Well,
it's the bad boys in blue.
Let me tell you, SWAT teams, they see some stuff, dude. I'm talking babies in a microwave. I'm talking kids that fentanyl addicts inject with fentanyl. I'm talking about dogs that have been half-eaten. I'm talking about people who are breaking laws.
Are they coming towards your place? Do you need to toss out Jim's laptop?
No. They just waved at me like you and I'm like, oh, sorry, guys. Still being funny. No,
not
dude,
today.
The cops always come out outside my place. Like, can Lou come out and serve today? And then Jim and Mike got to go, no, he's still telling jokes.
He's got jokes to tell.
I'm sorry, fellas. He just doesn't feel like serving today. And then they just cut to me in my bedroom playing with Nerf guns. They're just like, Lou, the cops want to know if you felt like serving today. And I just roll over in my bed and pull the blankie up. No,
I want to do jokes.
No, I'm gonna write a new joke about Lucky Brand jeans because of that hot bitch in the American Eagle ad. What's her name again? Sydney Sweeney. I do it.
Yeah. Did you know she's a Nazi? Did you know those are Nazi ads?
Yeah, of course I did. Those are knockers ads.
Yeah.
Knob knocking, hobnob. Dude, I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
let me tell you, if liking big old knockers,
Yo.
if liking big old knockers makes me a Nazi, then that's what I have to say to that.
I was gonna say, listen, I would not go door to door hunting for people disenfranchised, but at the same time, you're like Sydney Sweeney will suck you all the way off. I'd be like, I could find like one or two illegal immigrants, you know, like the ones really breaking some laws. I don't know, dude. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. Trump's clearly a pedophile.
Well, I don't know. The
So
whole
is Bill
thing.
Clinton. Dude, I'm not dying on this hill. Who'd have thunk? Besides Jimmy Carter, W being the best post prez. You're like, yeah, me and Dickie killed a lot of innocents, but you know, I like of age women, and I wish I could still do drugs and beer. I want Hunter.
Do you think if
Hunty Biden? Give me Hunter Biden.
Yeah, it's got to be a guy off the wagon. I think Bush wouldn't have started the Iraq War if he was still drinking. That's my opinion. I think it was just those were withdrawal symptoms when he did that.
He's a useful idiot. That's all. Dude, George W. Bush and a very smart golden retriever could be best friends, and I love that. It's
I would go so far as to say if
Snickerdoodle doesn't want to do war crimes. Snickerdoodle doesn't even know they're doing war crimes.
I think if Bush
running
was
around.
If he was still drinking, he probably wouldn't have even wanted to be president. That probably would have just.
Dude, if Bush was still drinking, he would have been Billy Madison all up in the White House.
With his dad, HW is the dad, and Billy Madison.
Yeah, man.
Well, now,
George.
George.
Be alive, he'd be drinking. Yeah.
Dude, what a beautiful American future that would be.
Yeah, you know. Here's something. You remember when everybody convinced us Al Gore was gay because he thought tornadoes were bad? And we're all like, what a fucking fruit basket. Turns out Al Gore wasn't only not gay, probably not a pedophile.
Well, this is my favorite story, that Al Gore was on Epstein's Island, and he was apparently just hanging out with his wife the whole time. Like, the witness accounts were like, yeah, Al Gore was there, but he's a real gentleman. Like, clearly really loves his wife. And, which is awesome.
Yikes, dude.
Beyond the pedophile island. But
dude, that almost makes it worse, dude.
It's just a nice trip for me and the missus.
The love of your life and you trying to not be monsters on Monster Fuck Kids Island.
Yeah.
And everybody, you're just trying to go to bed at night, and you just hear every wall around your bedroom shaking. And you're like, wow, they must be, like, that would be a rough way to go to sleep.
Honey, you want to
go to sleep?
Want to go for a swim in the morning? Just like trying to talk over it.
How about, dude, that's insane. Like, I would be like, dude, you got to Denzel Washington the fuck out of there. You got to be like, you know what, guys? I gotta go. And when everybody's like, why? You just make up some bullshit.
Beautiful vistas.
Anything that isn't, I don't know. I just don't want to be on Kitty Diddle Island anymore.
That should have been the name of the podcast.
Diddly Air.
Yeah.
Kitty Diddle Island.
Yeah. I wanted to say one more thing about the Sydney Sweeney jeans ads is like, the discourse I've been seeing.
Oh, dude, we can talk about her all day. Have you seen her boobs? Out of control boobs.
Wait, she's got boobs?
She's got boobs. She's got a milquetoast voice. And every time she tries to sound sexy, it just sounds like a lady about to complain. But those boobs are out of control. And then she's got this thing where her boobs are so cool, you don't even care about her hiney. You just know there's one back there.
Yeah.
And then her eyes
there's one there.
Look like she's going to sound... Well, yeah, and her eyes look like she's going to sound elegant. And then again, she tries to sound elegant. And I'm like, oh, no, somebody threw a bunch of marbles in a dryer again.
No,
okay.
Sydney's voice is like the cool girl you meet in a bar.
Hot.
She's like... I would fall in love with her at 1 a.m. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like,
yeah.
oh, she rocks.
MFM 9 beers deep.
Yeah,
me giggling from the other side of the bar, going, "You got this, buddy."
Right,
Bringing
right.
you another shot. You're like,
To be clear,
this
Sydney
is my friend
Sweeney's
Lou.
she's attractive every hour of the day, whether you're sober or not, obviously. But I'm saying 1 a.m. in the bar, I'm like, this is my wife, is what I'd be saying to people. Because she kind of talks with this, like, she's always slurring her words a little bit, and her, like, she kind of has this, like, nasally, like, you know. I'm like,
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. I think we're both coming around to. I said a dryer full of marbles, but yeah, that leads to slurring some words.
But the ads, like a bunch of people, because the ads are all like, Sydney Sweeney has great genes, and they're showing off that she's like hot and sexy, and that's the ad, and everybody's saying it's like a Nazi dog whistle. Because saying she has great genes is like saying something about like white people having the best genes, and like GENES. And my take, and this is just my takeaway from it, is I think they're implying she has great genes because she has giant boobies, like is what I think.
And blue eyes and blonde hair. Here's the thing.
They never say anything about blonde hair.
Brother, I don't give a goddamn, because she might have great genes, but I'm sitting there the whole time going, let's get them off. What are we doing here? You trying to sell pants? I'm trying to ditch them, dude.
All right, you watch it, buddy. You back off. You get away from my beautiful queen.
Oh my God, am I the only one? Your sweet wife? Your sweet wife?
I've been drinking today. That's
dude,
my wife.
It's gonna drive you nuts. It's gonna drive, dude. I'm gonna tell you. We're going to make it in the next couple of years. It's going to piss you right off, because she's hot enough that I'd be mean to her if she sucked. And you've seen me do it in the past.
And I would white knight the fuck out of her.
One of those. You know what would be crazy, dude? No, because you're going to be all wifed up by then, dude. You fucking idiot. And then you'd be like, God damn it. I want to ruin everything for you. That's what you're going to be saying to her at the bar. Yeah. Oh no! I got too real. Cut out.
That right there.
No,
that right.
Dude, I'd bring her.
That right there is the kind of girl makes you want to go home and punch drywall. You know, I wouldn't even talk to her. I just go annihilate my walls afterwards.
And then your wife would be like, "Honey, is everything okay? Are you coming?
Everything's great. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Just a tough show tonight."
Who took the beer back? Be like, oh, you don't want this beer? Well, all right. Just pulling a tall boy of PBR out of her hand, going, good, more for Lou.
I'd be like, great genes.
What we won't have seen is a very senile old Bill Cosby still in the room going, oh, zippy zop, so that PBR's not for Lou.
No, don't forget to give that PBR back. Sorry.
Doug,
I like the idea of him singing Zippy Zop.
What are you talking about? Classic Cosby talk?
Yeah, that's how he talked. Zippity bop bop, skippy doo, wham bam, blah.
Oh, look at you! You're in bloom.
What were you saying?
Yeah, dude. That one. I think we talked about it. That one time in college, I drank a bowl of roofies with like another guy, and was the instrument of karma. I think you and I have discussed that, haven't we? I can't remember. That might be an early
know
episode.
if we have. Okay.
Really?
I don't recall that one.
It was at the Land Shark. None of this is clicking with you?
No, but we've told so many
back
stories
in college, I drank like an ocean. They literally, at the Land Shark back in East Lansing, they used to have like bowls of like punch liquor that you could order, and they were meant, like, they came with a bunch of straws, and they're meant for a group of people to like chug all at once, right? And it's a very cute idea until you realize a bowl is the easiest thing to just Kobe a couple of fucking roofies in. And my buddy, I'll say his full name because I love him. Now, are we doing that? I don't know if I want to say my buddy's full name without.
Just say his first name.
It was my
Why
buddy,
would you say his full name?
My buddy Colin.
Okay.
so people can look him up and see how cool he is. But yeah, he's not. I'll save it. If they're not comedians, I'll never say the full name. Anyway, so Colin and I were drinking well the fuck on, and there was these douche platoon guys in another fraternity hitting on this like group of girls, or at least we thought they were. And we were just being fucking for the boys, like stupid drunk. Like, you know when you drink to the point where like drunk you knows there's no way you're fucking, so you're all party. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Okay, like I don't know if you ever been there, but it's like you go from like maybe I'll hook up or like have fun or pursue tonight, and then you're like fuck this, I'm all in on partying, and it's just
it's such a freeing leap that you make when you're like, I'm not
it's
fucking,
incredible
I'm just
because
partying.
you're like, all right, like I'm not fucking, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna drink.
Yeah.
To the point where then I am going to go eat something that would upset a normal person.
Yeah.
The amount of food I'm about to eat.
You just go full Kreischer.
So that's what I was going for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You just turned into, you turn into a manimal. And so anyways, there were these sorority girls, wicked hot, and we were partying with them. And these like fucking boat shoes were out in force. And we thought nothing of it. But they ordered this like, fish bowl or whatever the fuck, shark bowl for these girls, and they put it in front of the girls, and the girls were like kind of being, I don't know, like I'm hammered at this point, so I don't really remember why they didn't go for it immediately, but my buddy Colin and I were like, yo, let's do it. And so we grabbed the fish bowl, and the two of us, a drink made for like 8 people, we chug it ourselves, and then I root around the bottom of the bowl to get the gummy fish, eat it. And then like within 20 minutes, Devine and a bunch of the other boys noticed that Colin and I are like all kinds of fucked up. Like more than just like hammered drunk. We were like roofied fucked up. And it turns out those dudes put a fuckload of roofies in that fishbowl to try and roofie all 8 of those sorority girls. And we found this out later because they got caught roofing other people, as they are to do.
But you're heroes.
So Colin and I, we took the hit. And then I will say this, I have no firsthand account of this. This is other people telling me at the bar. I did go up to one of the 2 guys that would later be like found roofing people, and evidently like slapped him on the back and said, thanks for the drink, dumbass. And then I puked on the floor like right in front of him. So yeah, I don't know, dude, just being an instrument of karma there.
Yeah you got him.
Yeah,
you jumped on a grenade for all those women.
Well, I'm going to say this right now. This is when I weighed like 250, 260. I think that's also the only reason I did not die. Because the amount of roofies and alcohol in my systems. Like, my buddy Colin was bigger than I as well. So
it's like missiles hitting Godzilla. You're like, it's going to take a lot more to take this bad boy down.
yeah.
Keep on roofing.
Well, no, I will say I was the most fucked up I've ever been. When we got back I ended up crashing at my buddy's place, and I was like puking, and we were both so fucked. To the next morning, I woke up just like kind of in different clothes, wrapped in a sheet in my buddy's bed, and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" And Colin just looks at me and goes, "Yeah, we got roofied, dude." And I was like, "All right, I don't know how you know that so quickly, but like, I was like, yeah." Yeah. Anyways,
so
Bill
listen,
Cosby, let me tell you right now, one little Mickey ain't putting me down, Cosby.
Built different. But listen, women, on behalf of Louis Michael, you're welcome, women. You took that for you.
Yeah. Dude, I will say the look on the dudes' faces. There's no angrier, smarmy, trying to keep it together face than a couple of sex pests.
I remember you telling
like,
the story now. Yeah, this story's coming back to me. I remember this now.
This is a repeat. Damn it.
The guys like the pure Wile E. Coyote.
Did it again.
Like these guys like
yes,
fucking
yes. I knew I only have 2 stories, John, and I'm going to tell this one again in another 6 months.
Listen, all of the great podcasts have repeating stories because they've gone on long enough. That's just how it works.
Well, hang on. To be fair, I had something I wanted to talk about earlier, but I can't remember because I'm trying to get this fucking Nerf gun mod to work, and that's not working. And then I watched something else about Epstein at lunch, and that'll fucking wipe my hard drive.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had so much fun shit. And I was like, I'm just eating fucking ground turkey, being proteined out of my goddamn mind. And then I don't know, man. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. Oh, are you frozen? Frozen chosen? Come back to me. Where's my snow panda? Ah, damn it. No notes, Riverside, and we're back.
I just got to move.
And we're back.
I got to move.
This just in. We're back in the announcement booth. Johnny's internet's absolutely terrible. Lou's telling stories that have been told earlier. Looks like a real rough podcast for the boys. Top of the second recording. Let's see how the boys do the back half here before the Patreon. Back to you, John.
It's pretty good. Was that your first time doing Harry Carey in front of me? That was like...
It might be, yeah.
That was incredible.
Thanks, man. Every time I walk by the statue in front of Wrigley, I just feel his presence being like, Lou Michael might be one of the other people that can do a pretty decent Harry Carey. Let's see what they got. All right, Johnny riffs in 3. Not going to be great, and let's go for it.
Skippity bop 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 boo. I'm Bill Cosby.
All right, that's a fastball past the writing kid. He's got to know exactly where it's coming from.
I just got to move to Chicago so we can do kanjis from here on out. This fucking sucks, dude.
Jim and I have, and I'm glad your ears are ringing right now. And by the way, West Hazlitt, dumbass.
Yeah.
Neither of us live in Chicago, you stupid dildo.
I was saying West Hazlitt earlier, and then you were doing Harry Carey, and you threw me off. So
sorry. Hey, that'll happen, dude. That'll happen. I let it be known that if they want to reprise the character of Harry Carey on SNL, I think I could do it.
Yeah. You're going to have to Tanya Harding Will Ferrell before.
I don't think I'll have to do that. He's already aged out. It's not funny when an old guy does an old guy impression. But no, literally 2 apartments in our building have opened up. So figure it out. Get Nick Earl and another guy, and let's fucking do this already.
I don't even know who the other guy would be. I don't know any other guys.
You know 1,000. All right, get a lady. Have one of those. Get one of those 21st century, like. We got a female roommate. One of those.
Zoinks!
Dude, every time
2 guys and 1 girl.
Dude, every time somebody tells me they have a female roommate, I'm going to stick with every time. As soon as the lease is up and they're moving, they're like, yeah, then we just started fucking like the last month. I'm like, really? You and your live-in, not girlfriend, ended up finally doing it, you idiots?
Yeah. Of course you're going to start fucking. Obviously.
Yeah, not a good sitch.
My neighbor below me let her friend...
She's sucking you off on the daily. I know it.
No. Below me.
No.
Below. My neighbor below me.
There's one the kid's catching now. He's not really doing too hot. Here we have Johnny Mockney running the bases, has no idea that's not what a shortstop's supposed to do.
Anyway, so when I met Dave Chappelle over the weekend,
You sure? To our listeners,
yeah,
actually true.
yeah, this is true, guys.
This is 100% true. I know, John, we might have to break the glass of sincerity.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nobody will believe us. So I'm going to break glass of sincerity. Johnny met...
I met Dave Chappelle over the weekend.
He dapped you up.
He dapped me up. He was fucking sloshed out of his mind.
Johnny...
You're just doing Bill Cosby.
That's just Bill.
Johnny.
You know what makes you so funny?
Oh, you know what I like about you, Johnny, is you're not a trans person. That's what he said. No, good news.
All right. I thought you were making an autistic joke.
Breaking glass of sincerity. this is breaking news. Nobody else will say this. I talked to Dave, and he likes trans people now. I convinced him. So don't worry, guys.
What? No,
Dave's
but
cool.
he was hammered drunk. He's gonna sober up and be like, what the fuck?
He's going to wake up like, all right.
I gotta write 3 more jokes about how trans people aren't cool. I'm gonna write another joke about how I'm done joking about trans.
And then write 2 more jokes about trains after that.
I was in the back of a limousine. I rolled down the window. Hey, trans, what are you doing out here?
Get in here.
Get in here.
Didn't Eddie Murphy had sex with a trans prostitute, right? That's his whole thing.
Haven't we all? Can we chill out on trans prostitutes?
I'm not upset about it.
Fucking, So you've spent $55. You're rock hard. You finally get fully naked. There's a hog amongst hogs, and you go, well, that's where a pussy should be. You really backing out?
I never said I was. I don't know. You seem very attacked
you're
by this.
backing in, huh?
I'm backing on.
All right, there's 3 up, 3 down for the boy. He's we're not riffing on the Cubbies today.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Back off, dude.
You back in, dude. You back in, dude. Get on the hill, goddamn it. Physical humor, goddamn you. Fucking prop comic. Oh. Shit, Johnny, show everybody how you eat an ice cream cone.
No, I like to go bottom up on an ice cream cone. I like to start at the pointy tip.
Suck through.
yeah. I suck. You watch the ice cream slowly fall from the top.
I've seen how Thai people eat ice cream cones.
Yeah.
Bite the bottom off, suck it through. It's the most efficient way.
It is. Yeah. So people aren't willing to talk about this, but a lot more difficult if you have a cake cone. But waffle cone
still doable.
Still do. Obviously, it's fucking doable. Like obviously, it's doable. But no, waffle cone is preferred, definitely, out of the two. Really difficult if you get it out of a cup. That's just a bit of a mess. And it also requires you to eat paper. But
of course,
we're willing to do it.
Who's used to that? This guy, huh?
For the culture.
Huh?
Yeah, you eat paper?
Dude, brother, if I got to eat a little bit of paper to get that ice cream in me, dude.
Unironically, breaking the glass of sincerity.
Oh, dude, we didn't even get the guy to fucking replace the glass yet.
Oh, shit. All right, so I'm like,
yeah.
There's nothing there. I thought there was glass there.
We don't have enough money to be replacing glass like that. All right.
When's
We're
the last
stepping
time
through the windowsill of sincerity.
When's the last time you ate paper? Do you remember?
Oh, what day ends in Y, buddy? I mean, come on now. I finished working out. Good luck getting that ice cream sandwich out of the wrapper. I'm fucking hot. Putting it down. I don't know. I'd also hazard the guess that seeing as I eat a typical American diet, 50% of the food we eat is probably paper, dude.
Yeah, paper and microplastics, dude.
Yeah, man.
My balls are just full of those two
dude.
things.
Just fun fact. I learned why. Dude, I love that the internet's inundated with absolute horse shit. Like, what is it when you don't know if it's a fact or not? Anecdotal evidence of like why like total alpha bros have like more daughters than boys, and it's because like high stress men, their testicles are under attack from their own body. And we all know ladies be more robust than men, proven fact.
And shopping.
Dude, when they ain't shopping, they're being statistically more durable and better at surviving diseases than men.
Yeah.
But so tiny brains. So small brains. Are they more efficient? I don't know. And there go our 2 female listeners. Sorry, guys. No, evidently it's because them little baby-ass, bitch-ass Y chromosome sperm just die off. So it turns out ladies be tough from the sack, which is also the type of ladies I like in the sack. Give me a tough broad, somebody that goes to war.
High five.
High five, dude.
Good job. I mean, in Asian culture, we eat a lot of paper.
I thought,
Yeah, we're told if you eat enough paper, you'll shit out origami. So that's what we're working
brother,
towards
let me
all the
tell
time.
you, knowing you, you're a hell of an artist. Dude.
I wish I was just shitting paper. I wouldn't have to plunge once.
Brother, I had to. I think I doubled up on plungies and a bathroom brush for you last time I was hanging at your place. I was like, I don't know, but I was not going to take a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you bought an extra plunger, and I already owned two. But it's
Well,
good that I.
You know what? You know what? Something tells me, and I don't know how you're going to do it. Something tells me you're going to ruin a plunger, dog.
I have two plungers next to each other in my guest bathroom. One of them a very standard wooden stick plunger, and the other one's like an industrial plunger.
Yeah, dude. I will
With
say,
like two handles on it,
I-
and it's got one of those
that's
little.
probably why I bought the
Yeah.
plunger set I did, because the plunger you had in there looks like a jackhammer, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what kind of fucking alligator dumps you're taking in there where you're like, I got to get both forearms and leverage like a bike pump, dude.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
got to bike pump a shit out of your toilet, brother, call
When
the
I'm
plumber.
plunging, dude, I put one leg against the back wall.
Brother, when I'm shitting, I do the same thing.
That is my I'll do that too. I'll put like both legs up in front of the wall in front of me.
Yo, have you ever
Make it
used one of
totally
them,
acute
them
angle?
squatty potty things? That's
Yes,
propaganda.
in
That's
Thailand, there's a lot of
propaganda.
those.
I don't think it works at all.
Yeah,
I think squatting down in a I'm shitting in the woods position, if you still have Southeast Asian flexibility as
Yeah.
an American, yes,
No.
it'll make you take a dumpy. But
let me tell you, every
The
time I
squatty potty?
squat,
No, thanks.
whenever I squat in the woods to poop, I'm annihilating my ankles. That's all I do every time.
yo, did you lose your God-given Asian flexibility?
Yeah,
Or do you
No,
have
that's-
Pollock joints and
I've got pull-out joints. The
Oh,
only Asian
shit,
thing I
okay.
got is the complexity.
Okay.
Or the
So
complexion.
truly, they just we're doing a remake of Face Off where you're a Pollock that they just put an Asian guy's
Yeah.
face on. I'm a castatroy.
Oh. It's just me, Casa Troy.
It's me, castatroy.
What was I saying? Oh,
I go, I could eat a pizza for hours. That movie's insane, but I love it. It's not at all how that would happen.
I want to do an Asian Nicolas Cage.
Well,
Nicolas Cage.
you know where to start.
Nicolas
Nicoras
Cage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
oh, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're working on it.
Dude, Nicolas Cage taking a dump on a squatty potty.
Oh, my heels are covered in shit.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
All right. Oh man, if we got to do a conjugal so I can bust out the old Roadcaster, and then we got to call up Andrew Yang. We're gonna phone a friend.
The finally the phone a friend segment that everyone's been asking for.
Do you think it's time to bust out the Roadcasty?
Yeah.
This
why
is
not?
off-air talk. I apologize. Let's go
No,
back
that's
into
fine.
Nicolas Cage taking fat dumps.
No,
at your
I was
place.
going to run some weekend plans by you. Do you want to do that now too? Just a second.
No, well, I know what your weekend plans are.
Oh, take
Comedy,
it easy.
eat, and fuck. Does a guy know a guy? What's
Meet
up,
Dave
dude?
Chappelle again, maybe.
Oh yeah, I
Every
forgot.
weekend.
Yeah, we should probably go into that a little bit more because we're really glazing over that you met Dave Chappelle.
Should we save it for the Patreon? Just
No, dude, fuck that. No.
okay.
No, because in the Patreon, I'm gonna talk about what Gillis really is in the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, God, there's not a whole lot to tell. I kind of told you everything. I went to see Dave Chappelle's club.
Hey,
in
hold on.
Yellow
Now that's
Springs.
good podcasting. You're right. Let's move on. Fuck them.
No, I'm going to tell it. And you're going to act really interested because it'll be your first time hearing.
I am still interested.
I went to Dave Chappelle's club in Yellow Springs, the Yellow
Hell
Springs
yeah.
Firehouse, the YS Firehouse. First of all, crazy town. You've been there. You've been outside the club.
It does. That's a town that creates madness. There's a cosmic warp there that draws like oddballs to that city.
Yeah, it's a bit of the what is it? The Stand. It's a bit like the Stand.
We got the Stand, and then a little bit of God damn it, like just Twilight Zone, small town energy, and then it's one of those things where it's a little blue outpost in a kind of red country, red Ohio, and then it's like this old fucking Oregon Trail fort of genderqueer people being like, come on in here, rest up a little bit before you go back out into red country.
Yeah, it's a little liberal rest stop.
Did you meet the one-armed lady?
No.
I couldn't believe that. There was a one-armed lady just working out the bookstore, and like everybody knew her, and she knows Dave. Because I'm like, of course you do.
I went to the bookstore. I didn't meet the one-armed lady.
Okay, well, let me tell you, her and Dave, they seem like they have words. And like they're not pals, but they know each other. I'm like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
He's
well,
got,
the best part is all these people in town don't give a fuck about Dave Chappelle.
No. Like there's 2 or 3 businesses that have the Chappelle C in the window, and then everybody else has a trans flag. And I'm like, all right, this is the shittiest Civil War.
There's a war a brewing in Yellow Spring.
It's Dave Chappelle and genderqueer people. They're gonna be like, all right, we're hashing it out. That explains why the fucking club. It's
a real synecdoche of America. That town.
Well, yeah, and dude. All right, so the club. Tell me from the inside if it has the same brutalist like aesthetic, because on the outside it looks like a place defensible with machine guns.
Yeah, no, it's quite Stalinist in its architecture.
Yeah.
Now when you walk in, it's like a nightclub. It's like it was standing room only when I went, but that's because it was like a concert. I don't know if they do that all the time for comedy, because they had Clips performing. And the funny thing is, I was hanging out in that town for like 8 hours. I got there a little after noon because I drove from the hotel in Dayton, and then I was just hanging around, bumming around town, went to some stores, got lunch, got dinner. And then as we got closer to concert time, more and more black people started showing up around town.
Yeah. I told you, it's an
inverse sundown town. It's a real sun up town, that town. Yeah. So I was like, kept thinking like, all right, yep, we're getting closer to concert time. I don't know where the brothers came from, but they materialized, and so like
the Matrix is just generating them outside the city limits for them to drive in.
Now the security is tight. It's you have actual. It's so funny to be in the middle of nowhere like that, and you have like actual like fully dressed in black security guards outside, and then there's also the employees of the club who are dressed like Dave Chappelle. Not down to the face, but like like the work coveralls with like
be up to the face. But yeah, I got you.
Right. Yeah. But they so a little intense. They pat you down 2 separate times. There's one regular pat down in a wand, and then there's a second more intense pat down.
Hang on, I gotta ask. Did you see anybody else getting pat down twice?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
All right. Because I just checking.
Yeah, I was talking because I was
look at the size of that one.
I brought Johnny Woods along with me, and he was we're talking about how like secretive it is in there. It's like there's no pictures, there's no videos inside the club, and he was like, yeah, no, there's probably no surveillance at all, and I was like, there's surveillance because like Dave's too pro-Palestine to not have some NSA surveillance in his
are you kidding me?
Club.
I'm sure there's
there's probably undercover people going in all the time.
My first thought when I walked by that building I'm like, oh yeah, you could probably hold out from the zombies here like indefinitely. It's like that's the one thing I don't like about. Well, dude, it's like mothership adjacent energy where I'm like, this building is fortified in a way that is weird for stand-up comedy and entertainment to take place in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know that shouldn't be weird,
Yeah.
But it does kind of weird. Like when I walk into Zany's, I'm like, all right, you got a couple doors you can lock. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine, a bouncer or two. But like as soon as ex-Navy SEALs need to be involved
Yeah.
for your entertainment to take place, I'm like,
It creates-
something happened here.
There's a strange hostility to it. But
Yeah,
also,
dude.
Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle, both divisive figures, so
Sure.
they're fortifying their grounds as is probably needed for them. But a good time, great show. I had a Connect, and so I got a special armband when I got in, which allowed me into the after party. So we were in a second location with Dave and a few others, and Dave was just like jamming out, and I was like, he's kind of that guy that's like. It was interesting because I was like, oh, he's kind of like this all the time. He's always like the life of the party, riffing. He was playing around with the microphone. He had this DJ, Cypher Sounds was there. And he was playing around with him and like talking into the microphone. And then he would make a joke and like fucking hit his knee and walk backwards with the mic, like he was on stage, but we were just in a room. There was just like 10 people. And so like, and most of these are his friends, so it was interesting peek behind the curtain for him, man. And then, and then he also told me privately he actually loves trans people.
No,
what?
yeah, I remember you telling me that. He's like, oh, brother, I hate my public appearance. I actually want to suck a woman's. Yeah, there it is. I just didn't want the soundbite to be entirely me. You know what? I kind of forgot because we had a good riff there. Huh? That's fun. Look at us tag teaming a little riff action. Huh? Front to back riffing. What's in the middle? The joke, and the boys are on the ends.
Well, your question was, did he seem sincere? Was that your?
No. Well, I was gonna say like, I guess because the whole like mic slap thing. I'm like, has he become an effigy of himself?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You're like,
I think that's him. I think that's all him, man.
That's cool. I'm here for it then.
Yeah.
Hey, me? No notes.
But I don't know him. I just hung out with him that one time and didn't talk to him much, so I can't really. I don't think that makes me the authority on who Dave is as a man.
No. No. Hang on. No. No. Unfortunately, due to the Riverside flowing, the river flowing on this pod, we got to get into butt plugs, do some taparooskies, and then we got to get a little post-show fuck around before we head to the post-show Patreon.
I can read another dummy gunner question in the post-show if you want.
Yeah, we'll do that. Right. But no, buddy butt plugs.
All right. Butt plugs. Hey, I'm going to be in Chicago for the next 10 days or so. So if this is coming out Thursday, on Saturday, if you're in Chicago, I'm on 3 different shows. I will be at Latest and Greatest at the Lincoln Lodge at 7 p.m. I'll be on the Salsa Parlor show at Uptown Tap Room at 9 p.m. And I will be on the Zanies After Hours show at 11:15 p.m. Monday, you can catch me at Jokes on Division at Butch McGuire's. Thursday, Tight Ship, half hour bar. And that's all I'll mention for now. I might be on Hush Hush at the Lincoln Lodge on Wednesday the 6th if that show is happening.
I think it will be, but I'm going to hit the boys up for you. Yeah, so let's see. When does this come out? The 31st? What day of the week is it? Oh, shit, yes, I have to edit tonight. This comes out soon. Okay. Yeah, Salsa Parlor, Chicago, Saturday 2nd. We're doing that. That'll be fun. Get a little bit of the boys back at it, and then let's see. That's pretty much all I'm going to plug because I've got stuff coming up later on in the month. But I actually took like 2 weeks off. I'm chilling. I might go to Kohl's tonight, so we'll see. Is the love of your life, your sweet baby girl, going to Kohl's?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't asked her.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Maybe. I don't know.
Dude, shut up. Dude, you love her.
No,
dude, tell her you love her real quick, dude.
Oh, no. Come on. Dude,
rush to it. Chicks love that, dude.
Are you talking about Karen Feehan? Or else I don't know what you're
dude.
referring to.
Nah, Karen Feehan. She's making my guy wanna. You know what? Bad riff alert. I was gonna go into something P ran. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Karen Fee ran through. All right.
Whoa! All right, dude. That's the love of your life. I can't believe she's going to cock block you from Sydney Sweeney in a couple of years because you'll be married to her. Oh, look at me tying the two pods together because we had a Riverside fuck up. So all right, let's do a little touchies, baby.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
All right. So, looking at the Patreon,
Is there something you want to tell the class?
is there something I want to tell the class?
Is there something you want to tell the class?
No,
Mr.
what are you
Ronald?
talking about, dude?
All right, fine.
Okay, here. This is a good Snow Roach question. He posted this as a question on last month's. For the record, by the way, if anybody signs up on the Patreon under the Dummy Gunner tier at $30 a month, you can ask us a question every month, and we'll answer them on air. So, from Snow Roach, he asked.
But hang on, but you have to be a dummy gunner.
Yes, you have to be a dummy gunner. Yeah,
Right.
at $30 a month or higher.
Sure.
So he asked, do you have any bits you'll never tell again because they are controversial, or where/when would you tell those jokes again? You want to answer for this?
No, because I told you about. We had that question a couple weeks back, and I
Oh,
talked.
did we answer that already?
No, I don't know about that one. Well, is it the question? Because I talked about the Ouija board joke I used to do. Where yeah. So if that's the same one, I'm not sure I would do that again. Hang on, but I do have the question from Ian, which was take us with you, and we answered that. Yes, we will take with you.
Of course, we'll take you with us.
There was that 3-paragraph long one.
Yeah, no, I'm still looking at it. This is from last month. Okay, I don't think.
No, I was going to say there's that super long one I thought we got about.
Well, we haven't answered all of them. It was a Snow Roach one.
Right, it's just about having a guest, and I thought it was. I guess it must have just been. I think it was Roachman talking about how we need to have more black guys on the podcast. And
was that it?
I agree. Yeah, I think so.
No, he named a guy. Like he said that there was this guy that we should have on, and
it was
dude.
It was Ryan. It was Ryan Brown.
Ryan Brown
and Jacob Russell were the two because Roachman's tapped into the black community, and I was like, all right, we can do that.
It was Ryan Brownie was who.
Ryan Brown
suggested.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, no, we'll get around to Ryan Brown.
And
obviously.
look at that, late in the pod, he's on base, everybody.
Fuck you, dude. I spent a whole weekend with Sam. Take it easy on me.
I'm sorry. I was like, why are you so fucking brittle right now? Barely teasing your ass. It's like, dog, you met Dave Chappelle. You should be just like Kanye West levels of being like, I'm the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
Your students at the beginning of the semester are not gonna believe you when you're like, I was on Kill Tony and met Dave Chappelle this summer,
and now I'm back teaching,
dude. And they're just gonna go, who and what?
Yeah.
And you go, fuck. They're Ghostbusters 2ing me, but with modern references.
I was on Skibbity Toilet Riz, whatever.
Damn, dude.
Whatever fucking wins them over. I'll say anything. No, the kids like Kill Tony, actually. The kids are into it.
Yeah,
the boys are into it.
The boys. Yeah, I can't imagine teenage girls being like, what?
Right. Okay, actual question from the Roach Man. I think this is an interesting one.
Right.
He asks, have you ever just sat down and wrote an entire joke and never changed a thing about it?
Yeah. Mostly like one-liners or like quick jokes. But yeah, I've got a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not often, but I mean, I think I suffer from I'll never tell even my go-to jokes the same way twice because I'm a fucking skitter-brained idiot.
Dude. You're like Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what? I get that a lot. So coming from you, I'm like, oof, a little cliche, but all right. You better think about what you're saying. Yeah, no, you better think. You know?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Think about giving me some respect, dude.
Yeah. Okay. R-E-T-A-R-D. I don't know. Most of my jokes come in two waves. Like, I have one version of it that I'll do for a while that feels partially there, and then suddenly I'll like figure out the rest of it, and then it's done. And I mean, I'd say like 60% of my material happens that way. I definitely have had a couple jokes that just came out fully formed, but the question is, do I think I'm done with them yet? I don't know. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
usually like a good one-liner, a good premise that is fully formed can lead into a bigger bit, but
yeah, usually you'll form some other stuff around it, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm always doing. So I don't know. I haven't had a situation like Pat Seaver with the OnlyFans bit, where it's just like first time you did it,
out the
boom,
gate,
boom, boom, boom,
done. Yeah.
absolute killer. The closest, oh no, the closest I can think of is the Israel bit that I did at the Rumble, where you were on.
Yep.
And
Which, you know what
it's-
fucking grinds my gears is I've seen you do that joke a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against you, but it's been having diminishing returns.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if it's because the genocide is now so genocidal. that
Yeah.
It's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Listen, joking about teeing about the genocide used to be fun and whatever, but now because it's fully in the light of everybody and Israel is really on one, as the kids would say.
I mean, I'll always do it. I think, I mean, my close personal friend, Matt McCusker, told me to his face that he really liked that bit. So I will continue to do it in defiance of the world. It never bombs, but it'll get softer reactions
My
sometimes.
God, what are you quoting?
Depending.
Benjamin Netanyahu? Uh-oh? All right,
I will
that's,
keep doing it no matter what they
it
say.
will bump it. The thing is, the food is getting there. My good God, dude. Oh, man, we should rename the podcast The Milk Boys, and then we just do what they do, but better. Talk to porn stars and genocidal fascist dictators. And I can tell you
Heroes
which
without
one I
skin.
want to fuck, I'll have you know.
Find out the
Get
Patreon,
over here,
everybody.
baby. All right. So I will say this. It's just got to be an abrupt goodbye because of the Riverside. But everybody, hey, catch you over on the Patreon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. No notes,
Bye-bye.
Riverside. Bye.
Oh, no, it's Riverside.
That is a spicy podcast.
Bunch of slack-jawed Chinese
Rocket.